This wig is by Ossilee Hair, so shout out to y'all for sending me this. I'm gonna be cute at work today, period. Come on, like, be for real.
Best friend, be myself and that's all I got in the end. It's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Got me, myself, and I know that I will never hurt myself.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know it's your girl Mena, and today we are back with another video. Let's level set. So, as much as I love being a YouTuber, I am still very much a 9-to-5 hottie. So, today we are doing a get ready with me to go to work. It is currently 8 in the morning and I've already done my makeup. So as you can see, I've definitely been up for at least an hour and a half now. I'm tired, but you can't see because the concealer is popping, honey. Sometimes I go to work and I just look like this, which is great because I look gorgeous. But I didn't feel like wearing a head wrap today. I actually wanted to install a wig. I wanted to gag the girls, you know? Because let me tell you, the nonprofit world is not often as exciting as we would like it to be. So it's like, why not just brighten their day a little bit, you know? Hi guys, good morning. Nice to see you. Yeah, you know, like that's very much the energy that we're gonna be giving today. And so to be able to do that, I need to install a little wig. One thing is for certain though, I do not bust open a new wig and install it just to go to work. Just to go to work? No. When I go to work, even though I do be looking cute, I'm installing an old wig. Like, we gonna wash and reuse a good old faithful wig. That's for sure. So today, that is exactly what we're doing. We are going to be installing an old wig by Ossilee Hair. I'm going to show y'all how to slay and install an old faithful. Don't throw her out. All right. First things first, you're gonna wanna make sure your wig is clean. In preparation for today, I actually washed her last night. So as you can see, lace is clean, no glue residue. We also shampooed the wig, conditioned it. So she's ready to go, which is great because I gotta get ready to go. One thing that is always important is to make sure your wig is as ready to go as possible. Typically when you wash a wig, for some reason, even if it was a straight wig when you first got it, the kitchen and the top of the head like to curl up even though the rest of the hair might be straight. Yeah, that's not cute. So I like to just go in, turn my hot comb on low, and just straighten and flatten out the top of the wig and just prep her. So that way she don't look so crazy when I put her on. Because when you install an old wig, it's like, it's not gonna give you that instant gratification of taking a new wig out the box and putting her on for the first time. Like, nothing will ever compare to that. Y'all know, nothing will ever compare to that. It's something about opening up a brand new wig and putting it on for the first time that can never be replicated, you know? But if you're a 9-to-5 baddie like me, you do not need to be wasting your brand new wigs on corporate, okay? So you better pull out that good old wig and get it ready. Please, let's be serious. We save our brand new wigs for our hot girl lifestyle. Look at the way my hot comb is smoking. Are you supposed to clean these? Are you supposed to clean these things? You probably are, huh? I never once considered that. Okay, so first things first, we are going to install a wig cap and we are going to give our wig a nice bald base to sit on top of, because if you know anything about old wigs, you do not want to shortchange the process. You do not want to give your wig any reason to stress you. So we just gonna start by doing the right thing. We'll put a little wig cap on. I'm currently using a HD wig cap. These are the ones that are like super sheer and thin looking, not so opaque like the regular ones. I have these linked in my Amazon storefront. If y'all need some, y'all do. Okay, I'm gonna start by cutting a hole for my cute little ear. Same thing on this side. We are going to pull this down a bit and go right in and apply some spray adhesive so we can get started on melting this cap. Once you have applied the spray glue to your stocking cap, you're gonna grab a blow dryer and run a little air over it, because if you're like me, you're impatient and you don't want to sit here and wait for this cap to dry by itself. So I'm just gonna dry this wig cap and then we'll be right back. So as soon as you're certain your wig cap is fully dry, don't cut this wig cap if it's not fully dry, girl. Don't do that. It's gonna roll back and it's gonna be a mess and then you're gonna be late to work. We're not doing that. You're going to start cutting it. I'm gonna make a cut right in the middle, and then we're gonna cut right under the ear, and then we're gonna cut again under the ear. So now you're going to pull it back just a little bit, just to free up any pieces that don't need to be glued there. One thing that you want to make sure of is that you don't pull at the wig cap and cut it at the same time, because you can risk cutting your skin. So I always say just fold it back gently and then run your scissors across and cut. That way your skin is flat and is not in the scissors path. Cut any extra pieces off. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. I like to cut the back piece in half and then tie it together. If you have long hair and you have braids under your wig cap, you can definitely just take the back of the wig cap and sew it into your braids. But I'm a bald baddie, so I have nothing to sew my wig cap into. So I like to just cut the excess off after I tie it together. And boom. So once you're about satisfied with the way your wig cap is cut, next I'm gonna get a little bit of foundation and tint my wig cap, because we actually need it to somewhat look like skin. So it needs to be the color of our skin. So yeah, I'm just gonna tint real quick. You can really use anything to do this, but I like to use foundation because I just have an extra bottle. This isn't really like my skin color shade. It's a little bit too light for me, which is great for scalp because your scalp is generally lighter than your face anyway. So now we can finally put this wig on. Again, this wig is by Ossilee Hair. I still have all of the good old details for this wig, and so I will be putting all the details in the bio. Just to give y'all some details right now, since we already here. This is a chocolate brown 13x6 HD lace frontal, and it is straight human hair. They claim it is HD lace, but honestly speaking, I believe that this is transparent lace. Just because I have tried, Lord, I have tried to melt this lace as well as I melt like my usual HD lace wigs, and I have just not been as successful. The lace is a little bit thick, and before I tinted it, it was actually very, very light and opaque. It wasn't on the sheerer side, and then also it did not come with frayed ends, which is usually the hallmark of an HD lace. So I think this is more of a transparent, which is fine, but I want to let you know. Maybe we should tint the lace. Definitely forgot about that. I'm gonna use the same foundation that I used to tint my wig cap, to tint my lace. I don't want the lace to be too dark because it is thick, and thick dark lace is not cute. I'd rather the lace be thick and a little lighter than thick and dark. Like, that's only good on people, okay? That's not good on lace. I'm just gonna honestly start with the residual product that I have left on my brush from tinting my cap. Honestly, that should work. One thing that I do like about this wig though is that the hair quality is really nice. So 26 inches and 180% density. She is $314. This is 100% pre-colored 26 inches of human hair, and it's a 13x6. That's why I keep her around, because she's a good thing. She's a good thing. When I washed her, I managed to keep some semblance of my middle part, which should make things a little bit easier for me as we're installing this today. So one thing I always like to do is I like to check and see if my wig cap is good for the wig that I have on. If you have too much wig cap for the wig, so like say it is coming out in front of your lace or it's still a little bit too close to your lace, peel a little bit back and cut it off. I think we are good. I typically like to cut my ball caps back as far as I possibly can go before my hair anyway, and I pull my wig before my hairline, so usually it works out, but just in case you have to make any adjustments, that's okay. I'm gonna brush the hair back and out of the way. Okay, so I'm gonna get a wig band. Ironically enough, it's my Ossilee wig band. Wouldn't you know? It's not like that was on purpose or anything. And I'm going to wrap it around the wig. Y'all have probably seen me do this a couple times, but if you are new here, I like to do this because this keeps my wig in place. So that way, when I roll it back to glue it, apply my glue and pull it forward again, it is still in the same spot that I left it. It also keeps the hairs out of my face, which is pretty important. You know, you don't want to get glue in the hair, so yeah. To achieve our melt today, I'm going to be using a combination of glues. I'm going to be using a little bit of Eben's Wonder Lace Bond Lace Wig Adhesive. This is like literal glue. And then I'm going to be using a little bit of adhesive spray, what you would use on a glueless wig. I'm going to use less actual glue and more lace wig adhesive just because I don't want a strong hold. I really, realistically, am only going to have this on for about 2 days. But I still want a good melt and I still want it to hold all day. So first things first, we're going to open up our glue and we're just going to apply a little glue, and then before this dries at all, I like to go in and take off the excess because again, I don't want that much glue on there, and then I really do want this to dry clear, so you do not want thick layers. I'm just gonna do the same thing all the way around my head. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of my lace wig adhesive spray right on top. But I'm gonna start with the places where it's already starting to dry and get a little bit clear because we don't put wet glue on top of wet glue. I like to put most of my glue, like products, on before I put the wig on, because once you start putting glue-like products on top of your wig, say you want to spray this on top, that's when the wig can start to look a little bit crusty. The melt is just never as good as when you put it underneath the lace. I'm gonna grab a little hand fan, run some cool air over this, but we want it to be tacky. Once you are happy with how tacky that glue is, we are going to take this wig band off because she has done her job, and we are going to pull our wig forward, place and wiggle, that way it gets a little stuck, and then do the same for the sides. So this is important. I like to have a pair of tweezers on me just in case the lace is ever too short for me to pull with my fingers. But you're going to place this right on top of the glue. I like to use the tweezers to grab and give me like a little bit of extra grip, because it's not as easy as when you're installing a lace wig for the first time and the lace is super long. So of course you have all that lace that you can literally just hold on to. Reinstalling a wig is a little bit harder sometimes just because the lace is now super short. So I like to just use tweezers to help out. And then we are going to do the same for the other side. Grab our tweezers. Tweezers also help me to be able to see where I'm placing the wig, just because sometimes my fingers can get in the way. And for this, I usually use my blunt end tweezers, stronger grip. Then I'm gonna grab my brush, use my tweezers to hold my lace down as I do this. I'm just gonna brush the hair away from the glue, because you do not want the hair to get stuck in the glue. You don't want that. And then I'm also gonna use the end of the tweezers to push the lace down at the same time. I'm gonna brush back while I'm pushing the lace down. Press down, brush back, press down, brush back. So now I'm just gonna go along the rest of my lace and do the same thing. All right, so boom, wig is definitely glued. Now I'm going to take a little bit of lace wig adhesive on the end of a metal end comb and go in and get those pieces that weren't glued yet. It's better to have more to glue than to have too much glue coming all the way down your forehead, because then you got to clean that up, the lace get gunky, not cute. So yeah, just go in and reinforce those pieces of the lace that aren't glued down yet. I'm going to take my tweezers, pull that lace back a little bit, and then just put the glue right under the lace. That way, once this dries and gets tacky, we can put the lace right on top. So I'm basically going to go around my entire lace and do this. Now we're going to run a little air along that newly placed adhesive, and then I'm going to take a clean comb and start working the lace into that glue. So I'm going to take the comb and just press the lace down. Also, this is the part where, like, if any hairs start coming forward, like for example baby girl right here, I just let them, because this is naturally where the hair would fall, right? So I use that and I push that into the lace as well. That's gonna help give a more natural look anyway. I'm someone who doesn't really like to do baby hairs, so yeah, if the hair just want to help me out and just cover the lace anyway, by all means, girl, thank you. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around the hairline and do that. This is also where, like, if you already have pre-cut baby hairs, you can start shaping them here as well. So if you're gonna work them into the glue, start shaping them, that way they can, you know, be shaped the way that you would like. Okay, so once your wig is fully glued down, you are going to grab your wig band and secure that around the lace so the lace can fully dry. I'm going to start styling my hair because bad multitask, okay? And we don't have time to waste. I already told you at the beginning of the video I'm going to work. We don't have time to just sit around. So I'm going to start brushing the hair out again, and I'm going to plug back in my hot comb and let that start warming. Realistically, I could have done that like 5 minutes ago, but it's fine. Bad are also absent-minded, so it's okay. You see, this is why hot combing it in the beginning was helpful, because half of my work is already done. I'm not starting from scratch. One thing that I love about Ossilee Hair is it works really, really well with heat. So like, it presses out very, very flat when I hot comb it. It holds curl. It stays straight when I straighten it. All of that. Love that. Also, it's super soft. Now that the wig is really on my head and I'm really looking at it again, girl, look at this color. I forgot what she looked like. This is what I like about old wigs. It's like you have them, you know, hanging up in your little wig storage bags and everything, forgetting about them until the next time you pull it out and you install her and you're like, girl, I forgot you was a baddie. I forgot you really stepped through like that. You know, that's the essence of appreciating things that you already have, honey. Okay? I'm gonna grab my wax stick and wax this down. Get the crown of the head. I don't like that hump in the back. I don't like that at all. Hot comb wasn't even on. Child, I need a break. Now that my hot comb is hot, I'm gonna start pressing out this hairline. I like to press the hair back first. That way it can stay out of my face. Also helps to get the hair a little bit flatter as well, because this hair is kind of on the thicker side, so we need to get it as flat as we can. She's nice and hot combed now. We're probably going to revisit this again once I take the wig band off just to finish up everything. But I definitely wanted to get that out the way. But look how flat and shiny she is now. Like, look at that. I'm gonna pull baby girl back again because it is time to melt our lace. We don't just stop at securing it, honey. We gotta melt it. Oh, my head, child. Nice and slow. Whew. Okay, now it's time to melt the lace. So take a little bit of holding mousse. I'm actually just gonna spray it on the back of my hand, to be honest, so I can put a little bit on my fingers and work that directly into the lace. I do have some baby hairs that were cut at some point. I'm gonna put a little bit of spritz on top of those because I'm actually going to start laying those now and just start laying the baby hairs. Again, I never do a lot, but a few don't hurt, especially when working with a transparent lace. Hoocha, y'all know. So the spritz helps to melt the lace, but also secure our baby hairs. So, you know, win-win. Okay, once you're satisfied with your baby hairs, you're going to bring back out our hot comb again and yeah, start finishing up. I'm basically just waiting on my baby hairs to dry so I can refluff them out. And once my baby hairs are dry, then I can also go back in and apply some more tint on top of my lace. So in the meantime, we're gonna make sure everything else is done. I actually do this with the wig band off too. That way I can actually get at the real hairline. Again, as I said before, the top of Ossilee wigs can be quite thick. So yeah, it won't be uncommon if you have to press this wig more than once, which is okay, but you want that flat look, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is also apply a little bit of foundation or concealer to your part, especially if your wig happens to be really thick at the top, and if you haven't plucked the part as much as you might have liked, concealer or foundation will help with that. So as you can see, I'm just going in and just lightly placing and carefully placing foundation in as straight of a line as I can manage. And then of course, we're gonna want to bring that forward. And we're using a small brush to do this. All right, and we are done. That's literally it. That is how I reinstall an old wig and keep it cute for the office, you know? I'm gonna be cute at work today, period. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I hope I taught y'all some tips and tricks to install that old wig and make it look brand new. Again, this wig is by Ossilee Hair, so shout out to y'all for sending me this all that time ago. I have worn it probably like 3 times now, and reinstalling it and making it new each time is always a pleasure because the results just come out looking so good. Come on, like, be for real. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that post notification button so you don't miss a single post. Then go ahead and follow me on my socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing elsewhere outside of YouTube too. Quick plug that I've been wanting to share with y'all but keep forgetting every single time is that I am now offering video editing and thumbnail creation services. So if you want me to edit your YouTube video or you want me to make a thumbnail for your YouTube video, I got you. My email's in my bio, so feel free to email me and we can get to work. Also, I'll be selling a couple wigs that I've used like one time. I will be posting that in my community tab. So yeah, it'll be pictures, details, what brands the wigs are from, all of that. And it's gonna be really good pricing. Like, I'm about to give y'all basically like at least 50% off of the cost of the wig itself. So yeah, really good value, really good bang for your buck, you know? So keep an eye out for that. And that's all I have for y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And I will see y'all next time. I gotta go to work. Bye y'all, have a good day.
That from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Got me, myself.